Okay, so we got all our supplies here. We've got the pampas, the uke, the ruscus, the bunny tails, some wire. We're gonna add a little ribbon at the end as well. For the half wreath style, I'm gonna have all my ingredients pointing in one direction instead of crisscrossing, but feel free to play around if you wanna do both directions. And so we're gonna start with a layer of the eucalyptus and the pampas first, with some short pieces of gold wire pre-cut, and you can cut them in various sizes depending on your shape, but I'm going to cut this pampas in about 4 pieces, and I do have some pre-cut eucalyptus as well. And so when I start to attach my pieces to the frame, I am giving some thought. If you want, you can kind of set them out in advance with all your eucalyptus to get a little bit of an idea first before you start wiring. That it's always helpful. But I'm going to find the piece on the frame that is where the rings were connected and put a little gold wiring around it first, just to give it a little bit of more stability, because the frame itself is a little bit slippery. And then I'm gonna take a piece of my pampas and a piece of my eucalyptus, and I'm going to take a piece of my wire. I'm going to tie it, and then maybe on one end a little bit, so then you can have a little extra to wrap around your frame. And you can keep going from here, or you can go down. I'm going to go down with a piece of pampas and eucalyptus, and I'm going to tie again with the gold wire. And then I'm going to wrap around. I'm going to do this about 2 or 3 more times so that I have a nice base set with my eucalyptus and my pampas. And then I'm going to do the same thing with my ruscus and my bunny tails. So I'm going to pre-cut some of these pieces of the ruscus. And I'm going to take a piece of the ruscus with a piece of the bunny tail. If you do have a hot glue handy, you can start to do some hot gluing, but we're going to keep going with the pieces of the ruscus and the bunny tails. And again, we're going to take those small pieces of gold wire and we're going to tie them around each one and then wrap it around the whole thing. And I am going to end it with a tie of ribbon. I like it just a long tie so that you can tie it however you like. I'm going to go through the frame like that, and just to have the tails hanging at the bottom. And so your finished product is going to have the tails and all the pieces layered, nicely wired on. Happy wreathing!